So, Mr. Eric, with all due respect, sir, I want to address you now and I want to ask you a very simple question. Are you an illiterate? Like, are you an illiterate? Of course, I know you're not. But even if you are an illiterate, must you employ illiterates as your brand managers? You know, before this whole thing started with you and Choma, I watched one of your interviews on channel television and I really loved the way you spoke about how you started your brand, your journey so far to where you grew and all the CSR you do. And I was really was impressed because being a relationship person, you say you do a lot of human, CSR. And I was really happy with you. And of course your brand, even though I don't use your paste. Hello guys. So this morning I woke up to this interview. Yeah, some of you who have seen this interview by the ERISCO Foods CEO, Chairman, Mr. Eric Umofia, I guess. Yeah. Permit me to rant because this morning, normally, since this issue started between the company and Chioma, if you remember Chioma, the lady that did this review about the Najiko tomato paste, one of their brands, tomato paste. Since this issue of them arresting her and all of that going on has been going on, I have not really said anything about it because I felt it's not really in my area of specialty, which is relationship, right? But why I'm saying this morning is because I woke up to that video where this man was saying that he would rather die than leave Choma alone. And that brings me to why I'm ranting. At this point where this man has said he'd rather die, which in other words means over his dead body will he leave Choma alone, he has drawn a battle line between taking her life or him dying. Because obviously, even the court of law cannot do anything here. Because he has sworn with his body, with his soul, to die and leave her alone. So even if the court says leave her alone, he will not leave her alone. See, that statement, okay, is I don't know the word I'm going to use to define it so clearly. But that statement was born out of very bad intention. But let me tell you what happened last week. I wanted to cook stew because I usually love to use my favorite brand, tomato paste, which is Spanish. It's generally scarce in the market. So most times when I go to market, I won't see it. So I went to the market last week to make stew and I couldn't see my Spanish. And the only one that was really available was ERISCO. And I used to see the adverts. Okay, ERISCO is good. Let me try it. I tried it. And I must tell you how disappointed I was. I told all my family members that I'm not going to ever use that paste again to make stew. That is my review of ERISCO. I mean, your number one product. Now, let me leave that aside. Mrs. Choma, okay, must have done her bad review by saying that you have sugar in your tomatoes. All right? It is left for you as a brand, like if you have reasonable people who are managing your brand, to do damage control by inviting the woman involved in this review to come to your factory, show her around how you do things, prove her wrong. It would have made meaningful people like I and a lot of Nigerians and all the people in the world watching this banter going on or this wickedness you are displaying going on to understand that your brand is a respectable brand and still go ahead, with you. But right now, you're losing people. You're losing customers. First, you're using your hand to kill yourself. I don't know if your brand managers advised you or you were the one that is being wicked, but for you to have said you're going to die rather than leave the woman alone, it means you're a very wicked person. Like seriously, look at your face. Is your heart as ugly as your face as well? Oh my goodness. I'm angry. I don't usually come online and say things like this, but I was really angry when I saw that video. For the fact that this woman, you've arrested her several times, is that not enough for you? What lesson do you want to teach her again that she's not learned? For the fact that she's even pregnant now, you're still dragging her. For just what? For the fact that she said you have sugar in your tomatoes. I mean, if you think she was wrong, prove her wrong by showing us how things are done. That's what other brands will do. That's what responsible brands will do. Because in law, she has the right to give her honest review. It doesn't spoil what your product is. If your product is very, very good. Like, for goodness sakes, I was angry and I'm still angry. And that's why I'm making this video. Please, enough is enough now. Enough is enough. We have a lot of stress already in this country. Don't add to that woman's stress with you dragging up and down. You won't get anything out of it. Instead, you're going to lose more customers. All the money you're going to make, you're going to use it to do PR. It will not erase the dent this wickedness your maintenance is going to make on your brand. Guys, please, I'm sorry. I'm angry because I said most money today. Watch the video if you've not watched it and tell me if I don't have right to rant. Like, this is me standing up for a fellow woman. Yes, she must have made a review which did not go down well with your brand. But hey, it's enough now. The dragging is too much. You're supposed to be educated, right? And you're supposed to have educated people working with you. Let you guys think like people who went to school now. You see, because we're in Nigeria where people just oppress the poor necessarily. Like, if it's a working economy, will you have drag this woman this long for just a review? A review. Like, it's not as if she, carried a megaphone and started saying, don't buy ERISCO. She just gave her own honest review of what she got when she bought your product. You could even do damage control with that, with saying that the brand she bought was fake, or it was the fake one. And nobody will drag you. Because some people like yours, whether you like it or not, some people like your Najiko. Some people like your ERISCO. But me, I don't like any of it. And she doesn't like any of it. I know that some people who don't like it. So everybody cannot like your product. Alright? If you want to start arresting everybody that says they don't like your product, then that means you're going to be ready to arrest everybody, because I too don't like your product. That's all I'm going to say. Please do the needful. Do the needful. For the fact that you are even a child of God, you said, oh, you'd rather die than live to my Lord. That means you want to drag her soul for just making a review. That's bad. Very bad of you, Mr. ERISCO Chairman. Thank you guys for watching. John TV is out of here. I love you.